You grew up believing in happily ever afters. But what if the fairy tales you love were hiding something much darker? What if the magic had a price, and the villains weren't really the bad guys? Today, we unravel the eerie secrets and unsettling truths behind Disney's most beloved characters. Brace yourself. This might just change how you see them forever. The Neverland Delusion. Wendy's descent into madness. A dark psychological theory on Peter Pan. What if Peter Pan isn't the whimsical tale we all thought it was? What if Neverland isn't real, but a delusion, a desperate fantasy born from the fractured mind of a girl who simply couldn't handle the truth? Wendy Darling, the girl who never wanted to grow up, the girl who disappeared into the night and may have never come back. What if Peter Pan wasn't a hero, but a symptom of Wendy's deteriorating sanity? What if Neverland was not a place of dreams, but a prison of the mind? This is the dark truth behind Peter Pan. This is the Neverland Delusion. Wendy's struggle against reality. Wendy Darling lived in a world of rigid expectations. Her father, George Darling, was a man of structure, a product of Victorian society where childhood was nothing more than a fleeting phase, meant to be discarded as quickly as possible. For girls, there was no adventure, no fantasy, no freedom. There was only duty. Wendy wasn't just a child. She was a girl on the brink of adulthood, standing at the precipice of a life she had no control over. A life of arranged marriages, silent obedience, and endless domesticity. No stories, no dreams, no escape. She was drowning. But the human mind is a fragile thing, and when trapped with no way out, it will find another path. It will create one. And so, on one fateful night, something inside Wendy broke. And in that moment, Peter Pan arrived. Not as a person, not as a real boy, but as a hallucination, a desperate manifestation of her mind's refusal to accept reality. Peter was everything she longed for. Freedom, rebellion, the refusal to grow up, and he promised her an escape. Peter Pan, the hallucination. Peter Pan is not a boy. He's a voice in Wendy's head, a figment of her mind whispering temptations in the darkness. He tells her that she doesn't have to grow up, that she doesn't have to face her father or her future, or the crushing weight of adulthood looming over her. She doesn't have to wake up. All she has to do is fly. But how does she fly? Fairy dust? Magic? Or is Wendy simply falling, slipping deeper and deeper into her own delusion? Some believe that Wendy, in her fractured state, attempted to take her own life that night, that she leapt from her bedroom window, believing she would soar toward Neverland. But if that is true, where did she land? Neverland as a mental institution. Neverland is not a paradise. It is not a realm of wonder and adventure. It is a prison. Wendy never left London. She never even left her bedroom. Instead, she was committed. Neverland is a twisted representation of an asylum, a place where time has no meaning, where those who enter are forgotten by the outside world. The Lost Boys are not orphans. They are other patients, trapped in their own endless childhoods, unable to move forward, unable to escape. Tinkerbell is not a fairy. She is a voice inside Wendy's head, sometimes guiding her, sometimes pushing her toward destruction. Captain Hook is not a villain. He is the doctor, the authority figure trying to pull Wendy back to reality. But in Wendy's mind, he is evil, an oppressor, a man who seeks to rob her of her freedom. And then, there is the ticking crocodile, that slow, rhythmic ticking, always there lurking in the background. It is time itself, the sound of time slipping away, reminding Wendy that her escape is only temporary, and soon she must wake up or be lost forever. The ending, waking up or fading away. At the end of Peter Pan, Wendy makes a choice. She chooses to leave Neverland, to return home. But what does that mean? In this version of the story, does Wendy finally wake up? Does she escape her delusions, fighting her way back to reality after years inside the asylum? Or does she succumb completely? Does she disappear into the fantasy, allowing herself to be lost in Neverland forever? Some believe that Wendy never actually leaves at all. Instead, her return home is simply her mind constructing a new delusion, one where she believes she has grown up, has moved on, has become normal. But in reality, she is still in the asylum, still trapped in the past, still waiting for Peter to come back. The darkest twist: Wendy was never meant to leave. What if Peter never actually intended to take Wendy to Neverland? What if he wasn't a hero, but something much darker? A parasite, a force that feeds off the minds of those who refuse to grow up. Perhaps Wendy wasn't the first. Perhaps there were others before her, other girls, other children, who all vanished into the night, their minds stolen by the boy who never grows up. And every night, he returns. Every night, Wendy hears his voice, whispering in the darkness, "Come with me. You don't have to grow up. You don't have to wake up. You can stay forever." Maybe Wendy never wanted to leave. Maybe Wendy never could leave. Maybe she is still there right now, still sitting in a darkened room, still whispering stories to herself, still waiting for Peter Pan. And maybe, just maybe, he's still waiting for you too. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us create more content like this.